Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Berry Reacts. Today, we're going to react to Season 1, Episode 4 of Daredevil Born Again, entitled SIC, SEMPER, SYSTEMA. SYSTEMA, I don't know, something about the JORTC. Last episode was fucking crazy, man. Like, nutty. And it wasn't like anything shock value or until the end or super crazy, but it's just, it's a trial. It's a whole court case for Ayala. And we go through this whole thing. Matt reveals his identity, not his identity, but he reveals Hector's identity as the White Tiger. It's now public. He had to take a big swing, and he does so. And what happens? He's found not guilty on all 3 charges, only to put the suit back on and get his brains blown out on a hunt, which is wild because I thought he had, like, you know, some extra, but he would know. But following just what the comic says, like we read at the end of the episode, and now the reveal of the police officer or whoever it was walking away from murdering Hector, wearing the Punisher skull on his shirt, which is now the second reference. The other one was the tattoo, which ties into a real life factor of police officers using a Punisher logo. When that's not really how that works. That's not what the logo or who the character stands for. So it seems that's made its way into the TV show, which is pretty beautiful. So I imagine because of the Punisher logo, maybe we try to go, because I know he's in the show. I know he's in the season. Maybe we go try to interrogate Frank Castle. Maybe that's what we do now. I don't know. I'm going to go into the episode. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to put Jerry behind the scenes. Okay, let's watch. Yeah. Evidence. Somebody's getting locked up. Oh, never mind. That's just... Is the hole in the side of the mask? Oh, it is. Shit. Yeah, what do you do with the amulet? Is it gonna... Sorry about your client. Fuck you. Is it going to go over to... Damn, I done forgot her name. I was going to say De La Hoya, but that's not right. Or whether we... Ava... Like, I wonder if this character will just continue on.
Client, Murdoch.
Yeah, me too. So, 9mm to the temple, execution style, no room for error. What else?
The right side marginal abrasion.
At extreme close range and no one found the casing.
Hey, it's not on the body, it's not my problem.
That's one way of saying it's above my pay grade.
How did you get in here?
I want to see my uncle, Hector Ayala.
You're not supposed to be here.
It's okay, Angela.
Yeah, Angela. Angela is the next White Tiger. I forget her last name, but she is the next person in line.
You got him out of jail. A lot of good that did him, huh?
You can't do that.
You know, trust me. It's best you remember Hector the way he was. Come on, let's go.
I don't want to get too far away from the show. I do want to say this. That is really good advice in general. Okay, I understand you want to see somebody. You want to see what they did to him. I understand exactly what she's saying. But sometimes it's better to remember somebody as they were. Okay? That there does come with some regret if you don't see them how they were. But it may be jarring or difficult to see a hole in the side of somebody's head. I've had family members pass away. I've had close people die with closed caskets. Being one of the few unfortunate people that saw what was there. And that image sticks with you. It's jarring. It's mind-altering. Because it's so different than what you're used to. That image pops up every time you think about that person. And we had to make the decision for other people in the family, like we should leave it a closed casket. It needs to be. Because you have to remember people how they were. But it also sucks because you're not able to see them. It's a double-edged sword. It fucking sucks all the way around. I think what Matt said is good advice. I don't think she should see her uncle like that. Personally. I know it's just a show, but that bleeds into real life. To change the topic completely, not to get too emotional, I wonder if those are actual Skittles, peanut M&Ms, etc. It looks like that is Sprite. No, it's not Sprite. Oh shit, it actually is Sprite. Okay. Sometimes they'll do like SPRTTIWC and like, you know, you can't see the full
They
thing.
killed him, didn't they? The police.
We don't know. We don't know that, Angela.
Come on.
You got full product placement.
You're a lawyer. You don't gotta be good at math to put one and one together, you know?
You really don't, man. I like her. Young Avenger.
I'm sorry.
Fuck it. Throw her in the
I hate
mix.
them, Mr. Murdoch. I hate this city. No one's doing anything about it, and no one's ever gonna do anything about it. Because he was just Hector from the Heights, and they're the fucking cops.
She's not wrong. You're not wrong, little lady.
I know.
Do you know how much you have to be in pain to want to take comfort into a stranger? She doesn't know Matt Murdock. That's the only person in the room. It takes a lot to be like, I need something right now.
It's okay. Look, here.
Fuck,
listen,
man.
listen.
Ah!
You have to believe that someone will find his killer, okay? We have to believe it. You understand?
Maybe this is the pushing point to get him being back Daredevil. Especially if it comes back, Wilson Fisk is tied in with all this. See what I'm saying? Right on cue.
What can I say? I love the guy. Oh, God. No, seriously, like this.
As soon as he said that shit, she's like, I'm gonna take that shot from you, fuck boy. Ooh, that white tiger memorial right there on the thing. I wish they'd show more of this white tiger thing right here. Vigilante Justice is the tag on it. Muse written right there, which is the name of the person with the red shit on their face.
It's Leroy Bradford from the city docket.
Leroy?
I'm
I'm not
Miss
doing it.
Madison case, and we owe them a freebie this month. Can you just meet him down at detention?
You had me at freebie.
Thank you.
Gotta love Matt, man.
If you were ever coming back.
You knew. You know me. You know I wouldn't stay away.
You left. That was a betrayal.
You know why.
Let's let Vanessa speak for a moment. Tell me about Adam.
I'm assuming this happened and we're not aware of it. Maybe this was touched on in Echo or something else. I don't know. It sounds like me. She cheated on brother.
You're asking for details?
No.
It was just... He wasn't part of my husband's world.
What world is that? Politics?
Business.
I see.
There's a small thing there where I'm like, I get it. He left. He did this, that, and the other. But they keep saying he left too. Did he get snapped? That's what I'm curious about. Or did he actually just go away to do his own little shit? Pardon me if I'm missing information, but to sit there and hear the woman you love talk about another man's hands and why she was attracted to him. Ugh. Vice versa too. It don't matter what the role is.
For weeks at a time. He drank. He gambled. His behavior aided my mother.
Damn, he's like, I didn't know about this shit. You never asked.
I never respected her for that.
Peace.
And where's Adam now?
I don't know.
Girl, you
I want to go back to the first question I asked you during our intake.
You are therapying the wrong people. But
We're
everybody
here
needs
to
therapy.
dissolve a marriage.
She's about to ask, are you okay? Are you safe?
My husband is capable of many, many things. Some of them extreme. Harming me is not one of them.
That's as real as it gets. But she is doing the right thing. Like, do you feel safe? You have to ask that question. Because sometimes the energy just comes off, and sometimes maybe you're picking up on words that are left unsaid. Oof. I've been around friends like that in the past, where you're just like, I'm gonna message you on, are you okay? Because if not, say something and we can handle this. Because Jesus, some twisted people out in the world.
May have fit too.
Oh, I can't die. Man, you know what really sucks? Stan Lee would have loved being a random New Yorker that getting interviewed by BB. He would have adored it.
Bring on the blind justice.
You a hating ass motherfucker, bro. I swear. Talk about get the blind dude.
My name is Matthew Murdoch. I'm gonna be your lawyer. Testify that when he detained you, you were in possession of multiple boxes of fiddle-faddle caramel corn.
It's so fucking stupid.
Finally, the police.
Could it have been a scroll?
And the bigger problem we have.
Yo, what such a casual reference.
Is your rap sheet.
How come you guys always gotta bring that up?
That is, it could have been a scroll, and just a single. Nope, I don't think so. Meaning they're all aware of this shit. Civilians and heroes alike are aware of this skull situation. They probably didn't watch Secret Invasion. Unfortunately, I did. All that's over here on the channel. It's not good. First 2 episodes are wonderful. Sam Jackson's in his bag as per usual. Other than that,
What I did back then ain't got nothing to do with this.
That's true, but when a judge sees a sheet like yours, 20, 25 pages of
Ooh,
offenses, drugs, trespassing.
25 pages. Also a Secret Invasion. They had my girl Amelia in there just doing her dirty. I feel bad for her.
I mean, get me some probation.
Yeah, let me see what I can do.
See? See, that's funny. Because you can't see shit.
It's more funny because the way Matt's laughing is like, you dickhead, bro. I can see better than you think. I like the dude. I like the dude's acting who was arrested right there. The guy that was on the opposite side. Because he played that shit for real. I like it. I like it's another case coming up. I don't mind if the show takes that same route that She-Hulk took, because this is a more grounded, dynamic version where She-Hulk was meant to be more of a comedy when it could have mixed both and ended up playing out a lot better than what it did. But still, there's a lot of good in She-Hulk. There's a lot of good. There's a little more bad than there is good. That's not That's not at the fault of the actor. Could be directions, it could just be episode schemes. But I think they were going to take the same route here, then bring that Daredevil over here, even though it is the same person, same character. And obviously we read an episode or 2 ago where they threw that first 4 episodes out. They filmed it, recorded it, and they were like, nah. I even read where Frank Castle walked away. John Bernthal was like, that's not, sorry, you got to do the show without Punisher.
Morning, Sophia. I'm sure you look lovely today. 8357 Bradford.
Oh.
Caramel corn on Latvian Heritage Day.
How'd you know he was Latvian?
She's Latvian. Y'all sneaking in a whole bunch of shit. That gave me cold chills. Latvian. Victor Von Doom. It's minor shit, bro. It gets me excited. I actually do have cold chills.
The name of the crime we're dealing with here is petty larceny, from the French petit, meaning...
All right, one time only, last and final
He's
offer.
a son of a bitch.
Mr. Bradford can have 10 days.
Yes.
Thank you. See, I knew you believed in redemption.
No, I don't.
They're flirting, and they have good chemistry. But Matt, you're with old Heather Glenn, so you better stick over there, okay? Don't be doing this woman hopping thing, because you've been doing that shit since we met you. All right, reel it in, brother.
But I do hope he appreciates you.
Thank you.
Don't watch him walk away like that. You staring at them damn Daredevil cheeks. About to hear some shit. Yep, you can hear the change in the music.
You can't see this badge, counselor, because you're fucking blind, but my grandfather wore this badge.
I'm sorry. That delivery was perfect. That was perfect. Shoving your badge in somebody's chest, bro.
You had a family. You had a future, and you took that away from me.
I'm talking about a complete structural overhaul.
That's not an option.
A total transformation. I told the people of the city I was going to come out of the gate strong. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
They couldn't make actual little miniatures for that?
Sir. Daniel.
I suppose we would need to conduct a feasibility study? Land surveys, building permits, zoning laws, environmental impact, traffic
He looks so fed up with all of it.
Let's take that step.
Yes, sir.
I enjoy that, though. I enjoy that from him, because she's going through all the hoops. This is what you got to go through. This is what you got to do. And he's like, okay, you're going to throw the ball? You're going to throw the ball? She's like, I can't throw the ball until this shit is up here with these people. Okay, let's do that then so you can throw the ball. He's just an overexcited fucking puppy. Bill. Kill the ball, damn body in the hallway. But see, if he does that, if he starts getting people dead, then That's going to interfere with some of the shit Vanessa's doing, correct?
Great news.
You got me that probation.
Nope.
I got you 10 days on which you do 7 minus today. You get the weekend bounce back, and you are out on Friday.
How is that great news?
Leroy.
Bad enough trying to live off food stamps, but when they cut it, man, it takes forever to get that shit back regular.
What's going on in your life,
You gotta
man?
start eating throwaway crap from supermarket dumpsters. They're willing to spend 5 times more to lock me up than they're willing to spend to feed me.
He is not wrong right there by any fucking means.
And you come in here and tell me that that's a gift?
No, but he's telling you he gave
Then
you
I
the
should
best.
thank you.
He gave you the best that was on the table.
2, 3.
I wonder what Matt's thinking right there. I want to know what's next. He got his bald-headed ass in front of a bunch of kids. Yo, that's funny as fuck. 'Cause I saw that sped up this morning on Twitter. I didn't know what it was. Oh my God, my side hurts. Oh, him standing up real quick, clapping his hands. I was like, what is that? He's gonna lose his shit. I didn't know it was different because as soon as I started singing, I was like, that's not. I think Latvian's an actual thing. Latvia or Lativa is completely different, Latveria, than fucking yeah. Latvian is not Latverian. I apologize for me thinking this was just a big old Easter egg episode. They knew that shit would be confusing.
My promises to the people, simple promises. I will find out which one of you leaked this. I will find out.
It was me, sir.
It takes guts to stand up and say that shit.
Everybody out. Out.
No, not you, bro.
You stay. Applicated.
Sir, I don't deserve to.
Daniel, just shut up.
Are you trying to argue yourself out of a job?
Right, Daniel, bro, just shut up.
No. I'm not. Sorry, sir.
That does take courage to stand up to Kingpin, to stand up to Wilson Fisk, and to say the things that he just said. That camera angle's sick.
In the fullness of time, you'll make a better man. Never do anything like that again. It will be the last thing that you ever do. Do you understand?
The threat put in there. Daniel does have a weird little speech. Not making fun of brother for it, but it does kind of add to his character because he comes off as like this Italian boy or like some young mob kid who's just, you know, begging for his job. And Wilson sees that courage. He sees that the balls on him to stand up to him and say, I fucked up. I'm sorry. I went out. I had too much to drink. This happens. So, I don't know. I like that scene. There's not really much else to say about it, but I enjoy it. Because I'm curious to where he goes. Muse again. That is sick. There you go. Down in the sewers, my man. Damn, Matt Murdock's so cool. Using his blind guy hearing. You done rubbed your fingerprints all over the son bitch. Ah, this is where Frank is, yeah. From the trailer, the punching bag. Kind of down here in the basement. What's the matter, Frankie?
What are you doing here? Hey, Ben, good? We're shot, Frank. Guess whose logo I found on the bullet casing?
Oh, for Christ's sake. Bunch of bullshit fanboys, huh? Are you a service, Red?
I love he calls him
Serve?
Red.
You prance around the city in a Halloween costume, beating the snot out of bad guys. Hey, thank you for your service.
I mean, you could help people, you could save lives.
I see, I did that.
I realize you're a victim in all this.
I ain't used that pussy-ass word my entire life. You don't put it in my mouth, you understand that?
So you tell me what's going on, buddy. What are you doing down here?
Yeah, what are you doing,
after
buddy?
day, just hiding out?
I ain't hiding from shit. You walked in that door. Your next kill? You goddamn right. See, I think you want my permission.
Ooh.
You want to get your hands on somebody, huh? Want to hurt him? You come at me with that horse shit about saving lives. How about that friend of yours? You save his life.
Oh, out of pocket. Out of fucking
You lost
pocket.
it, didn't you, Red? Ah, for Christ's sake, say his name. Say his name, you coward! Say his name! It's not about him! You hate yourself. He's eating you up because you ain't done a goddamn thing about it.
Oh, God damn it,
Go ahead, now get to that place. You can use him as a punching bag.
First honest thing you did, Red.
It's not about him. Okay.
Say his name.
I did what I had to do. And I let the system take care of the rest.
Oh, you and your goddamn system. You and your goddamn system. Christ! So what now? Every day Bullseye goes to the chow hall, eats his slop. You know he gets to breathe the same air that you breathe. You feel good about that? He got life!
Dude, I feel it in my throat.
How about old Foggy? He got life.
Matt, guys like you and me, we could work a lifetime and never measure up to his decency.
The tears splattered. My man caught that fucking tear with his tongue, by the way. I saw his shit. I've watched the second season or whatever it was of Daredevil numerous times. And when it comes time for Penny Nickel Dime, that episode, the conversation that Frank has with Matt sitting at the tombstone, at the headstone, is so powerful. It's something about John Bernthal and his delivery and the way he speaks. I feel the words he's saying. And you could point out a lot of things about him, like the aggressiveness that comes off, but he didn't say nothing really out of pocket. He said, this is about your friend. Say his name. Be about it. I really thought Matt was going to start crying and he was going to pull him in and give him a little hug, but I don't think it would have killed the mystique of the character, but still. Fuck, man. It's just a masterclass. You could tell it brings more out of Matt. And he did. He punched him. Frank wasn't mad about it. He could take a punch. Jesus Christ. I need more of that.
You don't have to be sorry.
Really?
Maybe a tiny bit. It's funny.
She
how
living there?
When I'm not sleeping over, I don't worry about you. But you come home late one night and my mind is spinning. I mean, what if he fell into the subway tracks? Maybe somebody kidnapped him. Maybe he needed the Heimlich and there was no one to give it.
Ooh, she likes you, boy. She said, good boy. Take her to bed, man. That's all I get. That's all I get. Spider-Man. It's almost crazy that Charlie Cox isn't actually fucking blind because he has just his eyes. He looks like there's nothing up there. There's that wall, brother. Woo. Damn. Seeing if he still got it. Gonna do that shit with Heather laying in bed?
Please. Mr. Fisk.
I'm over here saying, okay, in my head, well, if he's doing this Daredevil shit, why are they showing Wilson? Why are they showing Kingpin? He walked right past his wall. He didn't come down here for late night, midnight snack.
Mayor Fisk, I wonder, would you agree with that, Adam?
That's the boy that got them hands and put on his wife.
Please. Please. Let me out.
That. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, we started there with Muse carrying a body. He's still carrying it. I guess one of the problems is I don't know a whole lot about Muse. I just know his look, and I know that he fights Daredevil. That's all I know. I'm not gonna stretch it and try to say I know more than that. That's what I know, and I'm excited to learn more about it. In the same way they're putting White Tiger into the big screen or into the small screen, as they call television. But that's that parallel. Adam screaming "Let me out" is directly tied to Matt's Daredevil. Let me out. As the thing fucking swings across as he's playing with his stick. Let me out. Let me go about my business. Let me come out and do the thing. When Matt first walked up there and opened that in that little electrical room, it felt like they were walking to connecting doors where him and Kingpin could come meet for a minute. And I was like, what the fuck? But obviously, they're just showing the parallel of it. Him and Heather getting serious, sleeping over, probably going to get a key soon. Being able to get up on top of that roof would be absolutely just filthy, man. That'd be so cool. You just hang out up there. Trying to get justice for Hector, trying to get justice for this guy that stole the caramel corn. You have, up until now, like, where's Adam? You got Vanessa working with the underground peeps that could fall into disrupting Mayor Fisk, which could disrupt her enterprise now, and Matt fighting to be Daredevil to fight for the little guys, and this guy who's just got off food stamps and is on food stamps, and yeah, he had trouble before. That doesn't mean he's a bad guy, but like it costs more to put him locked up than it does to feed him. And it's just a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit. And meeting Frank and getting to say Foggy's name, there's a lot of pieces in this puzzle. I don't know what ranks episode-wise for me, but I think this is a heavy exposition episode to help launch us forward. It is the lowest rated episode of the season so far with an 8.5. That's not necessarily a bad thing. This did come out just 2 days ago on March 18th. I'm sorry for it being late for you guys. I'll have it up this Sunday for Patreon peeps, I assume, which would be the 23rd. Matt Murdock and Wilson Fisk's darker halves fight to unleash. There's only 9 episodes, so this is kind of the midway point, or actually episode 5 would be the midway point. I'll get down here to some of the trivia. I also kind of like Pal a little bit because I think he's a little shit. But I do kind of enjoy him. I want to look at the guy that was locked up. Leroy. I don't know him from anything else. Yeah, Buddy's in his bag, man. You know, I don't want to look, but I do have a theory about that, about Muse. Where's the trivia section? Is there no trivia for this one at all? Oh, okay. What is this person? I'm going to read this review instead. This person put. They gave this episode a 5 out of 10. The first 2 episodes showcase that this show is clearly 2 different shows being put together, and for me, it worked for the most part. However, this episode, the seams are very clear. There's a lot of clashing elements here that thematically disconnect and really took me out of it. Several characters and scenes in this episode are so out of place and just unnecessary to focus on. There's also a character who appears that made me smile for sure, but his inclusion is so out of the blue and does not contribute to what's already going on. Would you just fucking be patient? Anyways, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on the review part of the episode or just talking about it. Our next episode is on March 25th. We have 2 episodes coming out on March 25th, episodes 5 and 6. So there's not a whole lot for me to linger on here, but Matt's darker half is awakening, and I imagine that will happen towards the end, but I don't think he'll have a clash with Kingpin until season 2. I think we'll focus on Bullseye and focus on Muse and those people. Karen's still not back. She's still off and about, which also feels disconnected from the original show. I'm not going to lie. Having her somehow lumped into the law firm would be nice. Matt being in another relationship post the She-Hulk stuff is also a little weird, but we're working and progressing. And I do enjoy the episode, and I really love Kingpin and his mannerisms and everything, but having to hear somebody talk about his hands. Oh, no. Anyways, I'll leave it there. I'll see you guys when I see you. I'll have links and everything in the description box down below. Playlist up on screen. Stay cute. Stay hydrated. I'll catch you on the next one.